Good morning. Come along with me today on a walk and I'll tell you how I lost 35 kilograms. So it all started when I was in university and I was a third year chemist who had lots of stress and studies, and suddenly out of nowhere I get this pain in my stomach and had to get surgery, and the doctor told me that I won't reach 50 if I stay the same weight that I was. I was like 126 kilograms. So I underwent the surgery and everything went well, but it had some complications and now I have varicose in my legs. Anyways, after that I started doing a diet. I wanted to change my life. So I started by going on a calorie deficit for about a year and lost lots of weight. And I started lifting, going to the gym like 4 times a week, and now I go like 6 times a week to the gym. So the only way to lose weight is to be in a caloric deficit. Now I'll dive deeper into the issue of weight loss. If you have any mental issues, you should seek a therapist so that you could get the help you need to lose the weight. Or if you have any health issues like high cortisol levels or diabetes, you should check that out. Now, for people who have anorexia or binge eating disorder, you should do some research, because it's really hard to lose weight when you binge eat. That's what happened with me. So you have to read some articles and get educated on what binge eating is, and that it's all about emotions. Like when you feel sad or happy, you'll tend to eat a higher quantity of food. So my advice is to be in a caloric deficit and to eat sufficient amount of protein and fiber, because fiber is really important, and stay always hydrated. Speaking about hydration, you could use Himalayan salt. You can take like a small amount of the salt and mix it with your water so that you could stay hydrated, since it contains lots of electrolyte, which is good for you. And that's it. Going back to the binge eating issues, I've had such issues, and I'll tell you something. You can fight the binge eating disorder, but it won't go away. You always have to stay fighting, even after you lose the weight, because you would still have the same appetite you had when you were overweight or obese. For me, I was able to lose about 35 kilograms. I went from 126 kilograms to about 88 kilograms, but now I've gained about 10 kilograms back because of the binge eating disorder. So you have to be always self-aware if you have such disorder and find a way to cope with it. You could set plans, you could set reminders, you could count your calories, which is, I know it's hard, but it's the only way to be able to lose weight. I've tried various ways over the 10 years of my life to lose weight, which were non-successful. And the only way that made me lose weight was by being in a calorie deficit and enhance my way of living and eating. Now, aside from food, you should start lifting, going to the gym. Eventually, you'll get loose skin if you were obese, but not the same way as not lifting. Because if you lose the weight with not lifting, you will end up with lots of loose skin. It's not something bad, you can do surgery or anything, but you should have some muscle so that your metabolism would become faster. And other than lifting, you should also start walking about 10k to 15k steps a day. You can start by walking anywhere, like just put some shoes on and go walk on the street. Aim for 10,000 steps. If you don't walk like at all, you should start like walking 5k steps, then each day add 1,000 steps till you reach 10 or 15k. That's what happened with me. I used to study a lot and I had no time to walk, so I started by taking like half an hour for walking and then increased that to an hour. So I now walk about 5 to 6 kilometers a day, and it's not that much. It's like 8k steps, so you need about an hour and a half of walking daily so that you could reach the 10 to 15k margin. Now, if you're an emotional eater like me, that is, if you are feeling sad or happy or bored, that you would start eating, you should also be aware of that. If you are feeling hungry, you might be bored. Try drinking a glass of water, eating some gum, chewing some gum, some sugar-free gum, of course. And dieting has lots of ups and downs, and you should be aware of each step you are taking, and you will do lots and lots of mistakes, but that's okay. You can always recover and go back on the track. Another thing that keep my process from going on the right track was craving sugar. If you could eliminate sugar from your diet, that would be for the best, because sugar would just make you more hungry and want to eat more. So try eliminating sugar from your diet. Now, after you've been going on your track and reach your goal, you should make sure that you don't go back to eating huge amounts of food the way you would binge at you're overweight or obese, or when you were obese, because even after you lose the weight, you will always have the same appetite you had when you were big. So just keep in mind and track what you eat. It's an ongoing issue, and you should always tackle it and be on it. At the end of this video, I just wanted to say that you should not listen to no one talking anything bad about your body. You should always have body positivity, and even if they started saying you lost so much weight, just go back and eat. Just don't listen. They are haters and they don't want you to commence and become a better version of yourself. Let's talk, for example, about me. I lost about 35 kilograms and reached about 90 kilograms or 88, and I had this, like, my stomach, I wanted to get rid of it, but people, family and friends start saying that I look sick and I should go back to eating. You should not listen to them. You should keep going in your calorie deficit to reach your goals. At the end of your day, it's your body and you know what's best for it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like me to tackle some issues, please state in the comments.